Alright guys, how's it going? My name is Defus, and today I'm going to be painting my GameCube just to make it look amazing. This is like the fourth take on this freaking video because I've messed up so much on it. What I've done, I've put some security tape in there, and all four of them, just so I don't mess up anything. Now I'm not going to be taking this apart to paint it, just because it's a big pain in the butt. I mean, if I had the screwdrivers and stuff, I would do it, but you have to order those, so forget that. I'm putting that in there. I'm not going to worry about this because I doubt anything's going to get past that. And if it does, it shouldn't get where the memory card slot goes. So, anyways, I'm going to leave these on there while I paint it. I'm going to take them off and paint those later, but I'm just doing that so nothing gets in there. I have some tape in there to make sure, you know, like I said, nothing gets in there. And these are some circuit type thing I just found in here. They're going to be red now. Well, and another color, and another color. So, yeah, I've popped that off. It's over there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. And I'm going to paint the controller. And, yeah, I'll go ahead and show you. Set this to the side. I'm going to show you what color it's going to be. Or what colors it's going to be. Let me grab, where'd that go? Here it is. This, I'm going to be practicing. Not really practicing, just demonstrating with this. Now it's going to be hard for me to do this one-handed. Well, which, not really, but let me set that there for a moment. There. So, shake it. Alright, I might add some music in there. Maybe not, because that's a real small time with music. But yeah, we're going to smooth that out a bit. It's going to be sort of that type of yellowish green, which is going to look awesome. Yeah, sort of that color. I'm not going to do it just straight on like this. I am going to do like good coats so I don't have to restart. Or don't have to let it dry, then sand, and then do it again. And with this, I'm going to kind of hold it above it and just kind of give it this splatter paint look on top of the other look. So, let me kind of, I don't know where that's going, so I probably shouldn't do that. And then I'm going to take it. Ugh, I broke that. God dang it. No, I didn't. We're good. Yeah. We'll take a clear coat and give it a nice layer over it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this, of course, let it dry, then I'm going to splatter paint this on it. So, I think I just sprayed that in the bottle. Oh well. But yeah, that's kind of how it's going to look. It's going to look a lot better than that because that's really poorly done. So, yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I have completed it. Once you see it next, it will no longer be black. So what I'm going to do about that has like a clear piece of tape over it that I can just peel off. So, it's not an actual piece of tape, it's just on here, it's a clear thing. So, yeah. So, I'll see you guys when I get it done. Alright, got some of it done. Not much. I've got the top, you see that nice glossy look to it. My patience is really killing me here. I'm not good with patience, so I'm wanting to just touch it. And be, is it dry? Is it dry? Is it dry? I've actually had to redo this handle right here about 4 times because of me doing exactly that. So, yeah, well, actually, we got a little spot right there. Oh, yeah, just a tip. When you're painting with spray paint, I know I'm not one to give tips because I really suck at it, but when you're painting with spray paint, make sure you know exactly where your paint's about to go. If not, you will miss and do something like that. So, and actually, that looks really, really cool. It's got this green kind of glop to it. Huh. Well, I was really mad about that at myself, but with 2 B's, because that's how it's spelled. I think I'm actually satisfied with that now. So, yeah. Well, anyways, I will pop back once this is finished. Still have to do the front here, which actually I might do that. I might just spin this thing around and get her done, because I'm impatient, like I said. Anyways, I'll be back in a moment. I don't know, I'm going to say 30 minutes for it to... Go away, Bug, no one loves you. If you land on that, you're screwed, because I'm going to freaking clear coat you and you're going to be stuck to my GameCube forever. But what I've done is I've taken some red and that green, and then I kind of splashed it on there, and then I kind of scraped out where it said GameCube so you can see it better. So, yeah, satisfactory with that part. So we're going to take it and set it somewhere so it will not be disturbed. That'll work. So, yeah, I'll see you guys, hopefully, if I don't change my mind, I'll see you guys when this thing's dry. Back in a minute. Alright, I got the front painted, and it's got that glossy look to it. It looks amazing. So, yeah. Yeah. I might have to go back in there and get inside that to paint the black a bit more, but other than that, it looks alright. Getting in the light, I'm seeing some dark black spots, and I'll fix those later. Once I do the final coat. I'm going to do 2 coats of these, I believe. The first one, and then a touch-up, and then I'm just going to do the splatter paint coat, and then I'm going to do the clear coat, and I'm going to do 2 clear coats, because I don't want none of this coming off. So, yeah. Going around. I'm using the light on my phone. Actually, I could just turn the flashlight on, but I feel like recording a video. So that's how it's going to work. I'm just trying to see if there's any more black spots. And I would lean over, but I don't want to get paint on me, so I'll just kind of flip this over. Shut up, Dismiss. No one cares about your dang battery. Oh, I hit my head. Alright, it looks fine. So, yeah, that said, actually I'll come back when this coat's dry. Don't know when that'll be. Could be an hour, could be 12,000. So, yeah, oh, and by the way, I have the power button pushed down. Just in case. Well, not really just in case, just because I don't... Get off me, Bug. Because, see, I get distracted very easily. I don't know if I've told you this yet in my channel, but I get very distracted. That's kind of got the clear seal around it, and this kind of has some in it right there. I don't know if I'm going to have to take something and dig that out, but it'll be fine. I'll fix it. Anyways, back in a minute. Alright. Yeah, yep, impatience. Let's just give it a test poke. Come on, don't spread out when I touch you. Dang it! Ah, more waiting. Do you have any idea what you are when you're freaking waiting for paint to dry? Any idea? At all? That's too serious. But I'm going to keep this take. Do you have any idea? Thought I pushed the button there. Apparently not. Well, I'll tell you what you are. Give me a moment. I have to push the button. Hopefully I'll push it right this time. Now, back to my point. You are bored. Most of the time. Look at that reflection. Steamy in here now. Who's your puppy? Who's your puppy? Why are you laying in garbage, Ginger? That's garbage. We swept it up about an hour ago. Why are you laying in it? I want to pet your face. I missed. There we go. Pet your face. Let me look at your face. Are you showing your teeth? Nope. Okay, whatever. Alright, one more thing before this dries. I'm going to do something that's actually going to make it look really cool. I found this straight line, you know what the straight line is. It's the thing that you put on the thing and then you slap it and it makes blue. That was by far the best freaking explanation of what that thing is. Anyways, I'm going to take some of this. It's got the blue powder. And I'm not going to do that yet. I'll tell you about that later. But it's got the blue powder in there. What I'm going to do, gop some of it in my hand, and then kind of blow it onto the GameCube. And with this wet paint, it should stick and look very cool. Now, I'm going to do it from far off so I don't blotch it all up. But, yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Back in just a second after I've got it finished. In a few places, but not many. The comparison of these colors are just awesome. It's got that kind of boom feeling to it. Yep, I just said that. But I did get to turn this around. It was a pain in the butt, but twice in a row. Yeah. So, you know, there's the blue, and I think I might just go ahead and oh yeah, that's dry. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap that red on that. It's finally freaking dry. I'm gonna go ahead and slap the red on there, and then let me actually see if it is dry. Oh, it's dry, and yes, the button pushes down perfectly. This one, I was worried about that one, but no, they seem to be opening and closing fine. And it's not getting anything in there, so that's just lovely. So let's close her back up and go ahead and put that red coat on there, and then I'll have to do the bottom separate. So, yeah, back in a sec. Alright, so got the red on. Red and the other color didn't really mix as planned, but whatever, I like it. Looks pretty cool. What I'm going to do, since it was dry when I put that stuff on there and it kind of flaked off as soon as I touched it, I'm going to, that tape's kind of coming up right there, no big deal. I'm going to splash some more of that stuff on there and see what it looks like. I will be right back. The blue, the red, the greenish color, all mixed together, and they look just fantastic. Kind of worried about those memory card slots, but we'll figure out if anything messed up there once we get completely done. I got the back, and yeah, I might have to go up there. I don't know, I'm going to have to watch this video, but I'm trying to see if there's any black under there. Probably. If there's any black under there, I'll fix it. I just opened something on my phone and it's lagging like crazy. Go away. Okay, so yeah, that's what it looks like right now. And I did blow that. It's just kind of bleh. So yeah, once this is dry, I will come back and sling the... Actually, I'm trying to debate on whether or not I'm going to put the clear coat on and then go back and do the bottom. Because I still have to do the bottom. It's still black on the bottom. So, we'll figure that out momentarily. Back in a second. Dry! Alright, now, she's almost dry. And yes, I have determined that this is a she cube. That's right, she cube. It's looking pretty good, all of it. Every single bit of it, except for the bottom. The bottom is not looking too fabulous at the moment. And yes, I did just say fabulous. Do not judge me. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did at the top to the bottom. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to wait for it all to dry. And then I'm going to go over it with a clear coat, and then we'll be done. So, yeah, that being said, I will be back probably in about 10 minutes. So, see you then. Actually, what I've decided to do is I'm going to take the red, and I'm going to paint the bottom. Well, no, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the bottom and paint it all the way red, and then splash some of the yellow over it, just to make it look kind of odd. So, yeah, back in a minute. And I'm actually, no, I'll do it to the controller too. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the controller yet, which I'm thinking about doing what I just said. But we'll see how that turns out. Back in just a moment. Alright, so, yeah, decided red bottom, and I'm not going to wait for this to dry, just because I told you before, and I'll tell you a billion times, I am very impatient. So, back in just a second, I'm just going to splash some yellow on that, and, you know, be done with the actual painting, and then I'll get ready for the clear coat. So, back in a second. Okay, got the yellow on there. Now for the blue. And there we are. I'm thinking, actually, let me get a bit more blue. Look at that for a moment. Let me do this real quick. Alright. So I'm thinking that's all the blue I'm going to do to the bottom. And she looks fine. Looks fine. Now what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to touch this real quick. Oh, this part's dry. Yeah, the part that don't have any paint on it. Well, the part that had paint on it, but you know, whatever. Gonna wait for that to dry, and it's kind of looking ugly. just because I did it at an angle and it kind of oozes down, so it's not what we want, but whatever, it looks fine to me. So, back in a second to do something. I kind of like the red over the green a lot better, so it's kind of there. Alright, back in a moment, whenever this is dry and I'll be ready for the clear coat. Yeah, I was going to end the video, but I hesitated for a moment there. So yeah, that tape is going to be ready to be peeled off in about, I'm going to say 5-6 minutes. So that tape also, and well, no, not really. I have to put the clear coat on. I'm not going to take that off till the clear coat's done. So, yeah. Yeah. Looks good. Looks pretty good. And this is really shiny under there. Alright, back in a second. As I put a clear coat and put some of that blue on there. Now, without this light shining directly on it, it's got this kind of ice look to it, and that's cool. So, yeah, I sprinkled some blue on there, and then I put some of my clear coat on there. And now I've got to wait for this to dry, and I've got to wait for the bottom of that to dry. So, we should be done in about, I'm going to say, about another 30 minutes after this continues or finishes drying. I'm kind of worried about that memory card. Nope, it's free. It's free. I was looking away from the camera, so I didn't have it pointed at the thing. There we go. Yep, memory card slots are free, so that's always good. Something less to worry about. And then we can pull those things out of there. Sorry if I keep putting my camera down. We'll pull those caution tapes out after we get the clear coat on. Now we're not going to let the clear coat dry when we put the. Well, I don't know. We'll just figure that out. So yeah, back when it's dry completely. When it's completely dry, everything has to be dry. No bug, for the love of everything. Go away. Go. I'm serious, dude. Do not land on that. I will freaking murder you to pieces. So yeah. Back when everything is dry and I'm ready for the clear coat. Alright, so not dry yet, but I'm about to just put the clear coat on the sides and the top. It's not dry like I said, but it's not going to do anything. We're just going to go ahead and put it on there. And that way I can hurry up and remove this tape, because I'm kind of just want to remove it. So yeah, I'll be back once I've put the clear coat. I'm not going to put it on the bottom yet, because like I said, that's going to take about another 5-10 minutes to dry. But once I get all of this on, it should, don't fall please. Once I get that on, that should be dry enough. It should be as dry as this. So yeah, back in a minute. So on everything that can have a clear coat at the moment, yeah. Now the bottom, I did mess up. Didn't mess up, but yeah, it kind of stuck to the thing, but whatever. I mean, I can fix that easily. But we're going to let this clear coat on the top dry, and then we're going to put this back on, which, I mean, this should be close to drying. Let me dry my hands off real quick. Give it a poke. Yeah, it's nearly there. So, yeah, once this top is dried, I'll come back, and under that is black. I'm not going to fix it. It looks fine. No one's going to see it. It's going to be sitting just like this, and really I didn't even have to paint the bottom, but I did anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this tape off, wait for this to dry, clear coat the bottom. Well, crap, I can't. Well, I'll turn it around, flip it up on its end again, clear coat the bottom, pull the tape off, and then, actually I'm going to make sure I got the front clear coated. Then I'm going to take some needle nose pliers wherever I took those, and I'm going to pull the things out of the front up here. I'm going to pull all this tape off the back, and then pull off the tapes off the side. So, I will be back. Onto the controller while we're letting that finish. I turned this bag inside out, so, yeah. I've taped this cord up, because I want the cord to remain black. So I taped it up heavily, and I'm gonna do this part. I'm gonna do the same thing, I think. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna do this part first, and then I'm gonna come back and do this. So yeah, back in a sec. But it matches, so that's all that matters. Actually, gotta put some blue. I forgot the blue. Hang on. Let me dump that on the table right here. Good bit. And take it, sprinkle it over it, just throw some over it. Blink, a blink, a blink. And then I'm going to take this clear coat real quick, put over it. Alright. So there we have it. The end of the controller is completed. Just gotta wait for that to dry. Back and whenever it does. That's almost done. I'm about ready to pull the tape off. So, yeah. What I decided to do is just take these and just... Since this has the blue in it, I just kind of figured, you know, why not? So, yeah, I'm going to try not to get it stuck up. Oh no, don't fall, please. Stay where you are. This thing is trying to fall here. Have it taped up so it can dry. Finish drying, whatever. So, yeah. Let me get that wrapped around the rest of the way. There. I'll come back when I've got done whatever I'm going to do to this. So, back in a sec. Alright, so all painting is complete. I have this hanging here drying. I've got it on there. All 3 coats. All 3 coats on that. It's just hanging up here by some tape. And that's going to dry. It's going to take it a while probably. While that's drying, I'm going to tend to this, see how it's doing. Alright, and you can probably tell there's some fingerprints. I put like 3 here on accident, and then I just went all over doing like this just to make it look, you know, symmetrical all over. And let me feel. There's a bit sticky right there, but that's almost like pretty much done. This is done. Top is done. Sides done, 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 done. The part where I messed up, done. Ew. That part's just on the tape, so it's done. Front, done. Underneath, let me feel here. Get this thing pushed up. Done, it feels like, actually. No, a bit sticky under there. Not done with the bottom yet. Now this part I did mess up on, so not done with that part. The back and everything else is pretty much done. Now that, let me open this back up. Yeah, because it's got some paint right here that I put accidentally. Just break those away. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing, but just kind of breaking these away. And yeah, we've got some paint in here, like right there, right up there. I'm just going to take a screwdriver and scrape it out when this all dries completely. So, yeah, like, none of the insides painted, you know. That's kind of shiny, except for that, so, yeah. Alright, so, now the majority of this is dry. My buttons are not sticking at all. It opens up, doesn't stick there. I've got this put on here, it looks fine. Front of it looks fine. Sides, I finally pulled this off. Now I'm going to take some, I'm going to spray paint my fingers and I'm going to kind of dab it like that. No clear coat for this, just because I'm not going to be able to get it on there. Same with this. The only reason I'm going to even do that is because I messed up right here. So, yeah, I'm going to dab some on there. And if we spin it around, I'm going to dab some in there. So, yeah, we're nearly done. Like 90% done. That's just now finishing drying. These things I'll pull out whenever that's dry. And then I'm going to pull this out, get the tape off there that I put in there, and then we should be done. So, yeah, it looks fine. I mean, it's not black anymore. So, yeah. We'll that's kind of getting sticky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. Let's check on this door here. Oh yeah, they're fine. Not stuck at all. So yeah, we'll go check on our controller real quick. I'm sorry if you hear birds. Really annoying. Check the controller. It's getting there. It's nearly dry. This part, I'd say, has about 5 more minutes. This part, I'd say maybe, I don't know. I'd say about 5 also on this. And let me check here. Swing around. The buttons are not stuck. Well, this one is. No, it's not. Never mind. These aren't stuck. D-pad, a bit sticky, but it's fixable. I just got paint on my hand. Back looks fine. Triggers, kind of, that's fine. I'm pointing the camera at the freaking door. Trigger's fine. That one anyways. This one, fine. And I'll leave fingerprints on it just to match the GameCube. Kind of leave some around here. I didn't test the start button. Start button's fine. Alright, I was actually a bit worried about the controller, but it's fine. So, gotta stand up. Now, that will be done, I'm gonna say in about 20 minutes, all of it. And this will be done in about, I'm gonna say 20 minutes. So, I have about 20 minutes left of drying. I'm gonna sprinkle this stuff on here and I'll be right back, and then that'll be the last thing I do before I end this video. Before I pull the tape off that, before I plug that controller in there, I'm going to take this in the house and show you it does still work now that I've painted it. So, yeah. I'm kind of worried about that button, but not really. It's all nicely dried around here. This part I had to redo. This part, I'll pick it up and touch the bottom of it again. Nah, that's a bit sticky. It's going to take... I'm actually going to pull those off and pull the tape out. Hang on a second. You can look at my face, or if that camera's even looking at me. I don't know if it is or not. Actually, these things are still wet. I don't know. No, I'll wait till they're dry. So, I'm going to tap some paint on these, and then I'll wait for everything to dry. And then I'll be back, and that'll be the final video. So, after I show you this, and then I'll do the final video. So, yeah, I will be right back. I have to say, was the most messiest, just because I had to put paint on my fingers and dabbed on there. But, it's looking good. Looks good. If I do say so myself. Yeah, so that's that. Yep. That's all painted there, and this is painted completely. That is painted completely. Drying. I'll come back when they're both dry, and then I made a mistake. That's not going to be the last video. I remember I told you that I would plug it up and show you that it still works and everything. So, yeah, I'll come back when it's dry. Oh, that kind of hesitated to come up there. Yeah, I'll come back when it's dry, show you what it looks like, show you the controller what it looks like. Then I'm going to take it inside, plug it up, and yeah, and then that will be the last video. That blue just looked awesome. Click, come on, zoom in there. Okay, well, whatever. Back in a moment when it is completed. Alright, so this is our finished product. Buttons do not stick, you know, surprisingly. Now this one, a little bit sticks, but you know, not bad. It still pushes. This one's fine. Now this one does stick quite a bit, but it'll push itself back up. Now I'm thinking when this dries completely, I click it, it's gonna crush some of that paint that's in there, and it'll kind of fall out, and that'll loosen up eventually. Actually, it's already starting to quite a bit. So yeah, this is dry. A bit damp right there, but that's fine. This thing done. Stick it in there. Hang on. There. Now that's a bit sticky to get in there, but it's fine. Now, doesn't stick. It opens perfectly. That button doesn't stick. That button doesn't stick. And we'll check these memory card slots here. Doesn't stick. Doesn't stick. Let's flip it over on its back here. Now this isn't completely dry. I got my cereal bar back on here, and I peeled that off, that sticker that I was telling you about, and yeah, it's black in there. These kind of just peel out of there. See, now it's not, yeah, that's kind of got some stuck paint on there, but that's alright. Once that dries, which tomorrow it will be dry. I'm not making another video tomorrow, but just telling you. Yeah, I forgot that at first, but then I redid it. I went back and did it. Now the only thing that I see that could be a major problem, battery's low, is, actually I'll show you in a minute because you can't see it because I don't have the, actually hang on, I have a light somewhere. Let me see. There. Is if you look in there, there's a bit of paint on the fan, which still moves. So I'm thinking that's not going to be that big of a problem. Anyways, final product. Let's kind of shine that light on there. Looks good. Well, you know, we all have our own opinions, but let's kind of, yeah, look at that effect. Woo! Yeah, like I said, all have our own opinions. My opinion, I mean, I like this. It looks good to me. So yeah, leave a comment. You know, what do you think about it? I mean, I know it doesn't look professional by any means at all, but I'm content. I like the way it looks. So yeah, it's all that matters. Yeah, that's loosened up now. It's fine. It's just like the other one. Okay, now I'm gonna take this inside and I'm gonna hook it up, and yeah, I'll be back and I'll show you that it works. Back in a sec. Alright guys, we're back. I have to be quiet because there's people asleep in my house. So I have it here. Let me kind of move this picture out of the way. I have it here. I have it set up. Just, you know, I haven't plugged it in or anything yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab these cables. And let me see if I have that turned the right way. Yeah. And let me see. That one's in. Get this one. Gotta see. Oh, putting in the wrong thing. And that one's in. Alright, so no problem inserting the cables. Got my controller down here. Take this. Now this is a bit sticky, like I said, because it's got the paint and everything. Let me just get my camera on it. And it goes. Now I did cover up the LED, which isn't that big of a deal. So yeah, let's push the power button. Hang on, yeah, the TV's volume's all the way down. The LED's on, and there you go. It's went to the screen there. I don't have a game in. Give me 1 second. Let me snag this game out of my wallet here. Put it very gently inside here because this is a really good game. There we are. It's Zelda Twilight Princess. And if you're wondering why I had it in my wallet, it's because I had it in here before I was going to paint it. And then the case is in my room. So, yeah, let's crank it up. And it's turning on. Volume up just a tad. Yeah, the volume's working fine. And there we go. Let's get the controller. Controller's working fine. The button here no longer sticks. So yeah, that being said, oh, the LED does come up with it. I didn't notice that till just now. But yeah, this has been pretty fun doing this. If you enjoyed, a like would be much appreciated. If you didn't, go ahead and dislike if you want. I don't care. Yeah, tell me what you think about it. And I'll see you next time. Later. Now, all it really took to do that GameCube was just 3 cans of paint, you know, and some tape, and that's all. That's all it really took, and time. And, you know, getting a slight bit dirty, which isn't really that big of a problem. So, yeah, I think I actually got some in my hair. A little bit up there. I'll get it out in just a second. I'm about to get a shower. So, yeah. This has been fun. I ruined a shirt and some shorts. Oh well, old clothes. Not that big of a deal. So, that being said, I'm going to jump in there and yeah, I'm going to get a shower because I feel dirty and I've been working today. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. Like I said, leave a comment, you know, tell me what you think. Is it good, bad, ugly? Like, you know, rate, dislike, subscribe if you want. Completely your choice. Yeah, or if this is going on Facebook, you can like it, you know, follow my page, follow my Instagram, like my page, follow my Instagram. Alright, so I'm out. I'm going to bed. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm going to grab a shower, probably play some Zelda, and then I'm going to go to bed. After I edit this video, of course, because I haven't even started on that yet. I have a lot to do. I have like maybe 15 videos I have to put together. So, I'm going to wash this paint off, and I'll catch you guys next time. I don't know what I'm going to do. That update video I put about doing the Zelda game and stuff, and Pokemon or whatever, I've decided to actually postpone that for, well, some stuff's going on, so I'm going to have to postpone that for a little while. I'll let you know. I'll update on when I'm going to get started on that. So, that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Where's the button? I don't want to look at it. I don't want to keep looking. I looked at it. Crap.